Have you ever noticed how animals act strangely before a storm? Birds might fly lower, dogs might bark more. It's almost as if they can sense the impending danger in the air. Their behavior changes in ways that seem to defy explanation. Even fish in a tank can seem jumpy. They might swim erratically or appear more restless than usual, as if they are aware of something we cannot see or feel. Animals are in tune with nature in ways we are not. They have an acute awareness of their surroundings, picking up on subtle changes that escape our notice. They can sense changes in the earth and sky that tell them danger is coming. Whether it's a shift in atmospheric pressure or vibrations in the ground, animals seem to have a built-in alert system. But how do they do it? What mechanisms are at play that allow them to detect these early warning signs? Is it a sixth sense, a superpower, or something science can explain? Researchers are delving into these questions to uncover the mysteries behind this phenomenon. For centuries, people have observed animals behaving unusually before earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions. These historical accounts are filled with stories of animals acting as early warning systems. These observations, passed down through generations, became part of folklore and tradition. They were often seen as omens or signs from nature. But in recent times, scientists have started to study these phenomena more closely. They are using modern technology and research methods to understand how animals might predict disasters. They are finding evidence that animals might actually possess sensory abilities that allow them to detect the early warning signs of natural disasters. This research could one day help us develop better early warning systems for natural disasters, potentially saving countless lives. History is full of fascinating stories about animals sensing danger, long before humans are even aware of it. In 373 BC, historians wrote about rats, snakes, and weasels mysteriously fleeing the Greek city of Helice days before a devastating earthquake struck, causing massive destruction. More recently, just before the catastrophic 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, many animals, including elephants, were observed escaping to higher ground, seemingly aware of the impending disaster. These incredible stories, once dismissed as mere coincidence or folklore, are now being re-examined by scientists and researchers with renewed interest. The growing body of evidence suggests that animals may be able to detect subtle changes in the environment that precede these catastrophic events, changes that humans are simply not equipped to perceive. From the tiniest insect to the largest mammal, the animal kingdom seems to possess an extraordinary and innate ability to sense impending disaster, a skill that continues to baffle and intrigue scientists. Scientists believe that animals use a combination of senses to detect natural disasters. One explanation is infrasound. Infrasound is a low-frequency sound that humans can't hear, but animals like elephants and whales can hear it from miles away. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions produce infrasound before they erupt. So, animals might hear the warning signals long before we do. Another theory is that animals can sense changes in the Earth's magnetic field. Before an earthquake, rocks under the Earth's surface rub together. This creates electromagnetic disturbances. Animals like birds and turtles use the Earth's magnetic field to navigate, so they may be able to sense these disturbances and know something is wrong. Section 4. Scientists investigate. The proof is in the experiment. Today, scientists are conducting experiments to understand how animals sense danger. In Japan, researchers are studying catfish behavior. They have noticed that catfish become more active before earthquakes. Scientists believe the fish might be reacting to changes in the Earth's electric field. Other studies have shown that dogs can detect changes in their owners' bodies before a seizure. This suggests that animals are highly sensitive to changes in their environment and in the behavior of those around them, changes that humans are often oblivious to. Section 5. A deeper connection, the spirit of nature. While science explores the physical explanations, many cultures believe in a spiritual connection between animals and nature. This belief is deeply rooted in the traditions and practices of various indigenous communities who see themselves as an integral part of the natural world. Indigenous communities around the world have long recognized the heightened senses of animals, They observe and interpret animal behavior as a way to understand the environment and its changes. They often rely on animal behavior to predict weather patterns and natural events. For instance, the way birds fly or how insects behave can signal upcoming storms or changes in the weather. This deep respect for the interconnectedness of all living things is a reminder that we humans are not separate from nature, but a part of it. By acknowledging this connection, we can foster a greater sense of responsibility towards the environment. Learning to understand and respect the signals of the natural world, including the behavior of animals, could be crucial to our safety and survival. It encourages us to be more observant and attuned to the subtle cues in our surroundings. Animals, with their heightened senses and deep connection to the earth, might hold the key to predicting and preparing for natural disasters. Their reactions to environmental changes can provide us with early warnings. Perhaps by paying closer attention to their behavior, we can learn to better protect ourselves and live in greater harmony with the planet we call home. This harmonious relationship can lead to a more sustainable and balanced way of living.